All right, you made it to section 7, your operations plan. We just have one more section left in your business plan. This is another area of a business plan that I encourage you to pause and really think about what's needed to operate your business efficiently. Let's define what an operations plan is. This section of the business outlines the day-to-day activities and logistics that keep the business running efficiently. This is the facilities, equipment, technology, sourcing, processes, compliance, legalities, and materials that are needed to provide the products and services that you've outlined that you'd like to provide. This section is crucial for ensuring that all the operational elements are aligned with the overall business strategy and objectives and ties all of the other items that we have already built into your financial projections. When I refer to the day-to-day, I'm referring to day-to-day, week-to-week, month-to-month. What does it take to keep your business operational and legally compliant? So here's a very high-level statement to get you kicked off and thinking about your operations. We'll be open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., Monday through Friday for product and service sales and restock inventory on weekends. That's a high-level overview of when you'll be open for services and when you'll take care of the business. So what does that look like for you? What regular routines, such as safety checklists, compliance check-ins, restocking inventory, special cleaning procedures, will be done inside business hours or outside business hours? And what sorts of things will you be putting on a recurring schedule to make sure that your business stays operational? That leads us into facility and equipment. Make a description of how your facility will be used, how the space will be used, what areas will be used for storage, what areas are used for client-facing activities, special operations, special procedures, and how much of that facility is going to be used simply for staff enjoyment, such as a break room. Essential equipment and software. When I say essential, this falls into one of two categories. It is either essential because it is legally required for that type of business to exist, or is essential because it is essential to the products and services you have outlined wanting to offer for your clients. When that comes to equipment, please list the vital pieces of equipment that includes. And for software, this may also include security software if you need to keep an eye on your facility or there's high value items in your environment. How will you track sales and communicate with potential clients? Is there a special software you'll use for that? Is there any manual processes you'll use for that? It's important to know how you'll track the incoming revenue and how you'll keep track of your customer details. Where will you house any special items in your facility, such as corrosive materials, animals, or any high-value products? Let's think about the supply chain. How will you get things to your facility or to your clients? Material sourcing, if you're making things from handmade items. Suppliers or distributors, if you've made any choices in that area, you should list those in your business plan. Made from scratch versus purchased, what percentage of the things do you sell or provide to your clients that are made from scratch versus pre-made and purchased? Any strategic partnerships that have influenced your decisions, such as rebate offers or volume discounts. The delivery or storage considerations of your products. Does anything need to be cold shipped or frozen on delivery? Any specific vendors that you've already chosen and any specific product lines you've already chosen and the rationale that goes behind that. When it comes to production, for any handmade items, how long does it take you to make? How many can you make in a typical day or week? And does it expire? For any purchased items, do you have any minimum order quantities or any expiration concerns that need to be considered? And are there any products that require special handling and storage? And in an operations plan, there can be lots of additional details based on the industry that you're in. So let's start with compliance. OSHA, any special permits that you need to have, Department of Health considerations, the DEA or controlled substances, radiation, recycling, waste, or sharps disposal, or anything that is specific to your particular area of business. And then there's operational differentiators, things that make your business more efficient or different than other people offering similar services. That might be your staffing ratios. You might have low waste or ecological strategies, scheduling and booking of clients, curbside takeout or delivery strategies, special staff benefits that aid in staff retention, or a unique client space where they enjoy coming in and enjoying your space with a unique client flow. You should outline those as part of your operational plan, as part of what makes you unique as a business and as an employer. Once you have all of that information, we're ready for the final step of your business plan, which is your financial projections. If you're a client of mine, go ahead and send over your notes in casual format, bullet points, notes, audio files, whatever you'd like to do. And then after that, we'll build up your financial projections as the final stage of your business planning process and sweep back through to do any edits that we need to do to make it a complete package ready for you to carry forward. And as always, you have support. Clarity Group is there for the journey. It's okay to have a million ideas during this process and have a lot of questions. And if you need help, don't suffer in silence. Please reach out. If you're not a client and you'd like to be, go to smallbusiness-dreams.com or reach out to me at claire@claritygroup.llc.com.